totaled F-150. And yeah, it's got a race motor and a supercharger. But anyone that follows the channel is pretty aware of the truck, and yes, this is my truck. But after going through all the hoops and everything with the insurance, which was a pretty smooth process, honestly, and looking at everything that we had invested into it already, it only made sense for what the buyback price was for me to just buy it back, because I wasn't going to be able to replicate some of the parts that were on here for less than that, or even for what that price was. So I wasn't going to try and lose all of that was invested between the time and the cost of the parts. But this is the first time I've really looked in here. I mean, yeah, we got that full open window back there now. It's like, yeah, this is a very different truck than it once was. But we now have to figure out exactly what's the next step. I'd like for you guys to kind of throw your ideas in the comments. Should we get a new one? Get a new 2020 and just move everything over? Build a new one from frame up? Like work with one of the other YouTubers or work with a body shop? YouTube would probably be easier. Like I said, like I mentioned in the last one, the main one that I've ever really noticed that did these type things was Foxcast Media. I've seen through some of you guys' suggestions, I've seen some of the other ones like Goon Squads and stuff like that. I'm not sure how local they are to me or anything of that nature. And most of the stuff I saw that they did was really high-end stuff, like Lamborghini, Ferrari stuff. But who knows? They may be interested. But nonetheless, give me some of your ideas of what you'd like to see me do as far as when it comes to the rebuild of, well, it won't fully be the Undertaker anymore. That it won't. But it'll partially be. So what we're going to do right now is kind of take a real good look at everything that's here. Starting from the inside to taking a look in the engine bay, because there's been lots of different questions, different comments about things as far as the conditions of everything. So we'll take a look at it all, and oh man, this is just, it's crazy. It's crazy. Every time I see all these side curtains like this, I don't know if you can tell, but this seat is like even all cocked up, like it's not back. But yeah, let's take a look at everything and we'll go from here. For anyone that's new, this truck was in an accident. Link up to see that video of the accident. I'll give a quick clip, but I won't beat that horse too bad in this video. Like I said, the link will be up there, so you can really see that video from there. Well, let's dive in. All right, so we got the POV cam on, and you can see from the beginning here. The dash is kind of out. The airbag obviously is out. We have one of the most famous Dunkin' Donuts cups in the world. This thing, And what flavor was this? It's an iced coffee, original blend, French vanilla, coconut shot, with 3 shots of whole milk. Yeah. That's that Dunkin'. Looks like this busted open. This side didn't. We got glove box. Other side curtain, of course. The other front airbag. This is the airbag that knocked the Dunkin' Donuts out. Windshield cracks. Let's get that straightened out. There we go. That's straight. This seat's cocked. Whew, my big pump. Ooh, got a little glass in my hand. Whew. Yeah, the water, it seeped out from when the heat exchanger was crushed in the front, so the water just seeped out through there. But yeah, otherwise this held pretty well. Still usable if need be. This was nicely installed. Rob made sure this was nice and firm. It didn't move. Let's get a look outside. If I can get outside. I'll try to get outside. Ooh, mount from the beginning of the vlog. I need that. Side airbags. Yeah, you can see a little better as to how the seats are all cocked. But now the rims are scratched up, and as some were trying to say, no, the tires still, these are drag radios, so they still had tread on them. They weren't dry, they weren't dead, but you can still see the lines, all of them. You can still see your checker, it's still down, but ooh, these rims are all shattered up. I guess it's kind of right that it's sitting next to a dumpster. But yeah, that's all beat up. Spare tire still looks like it's inflated. Whew. Front grille, one of the headlights, front plate, tailgate. Oh man. And as you've seen from other videos, the body kind of tin canned it. Whew. Oh buddy. Yeah, here's what I was saying with the heat exchanger. You can see like it got crushed in pretty well. So that's kind of where all of the intercooler water flowed out. We got grass inside the rim. Oh man. But inside here, the rest of this kind of looks all right, which is what led to us doing the buyback. Like when we look, it doesn't appear that anything made it to the crank or to the engine to push it at all. So yeah, transcooler is down there. You can see our tin rib, everything, belt's still intact. Like we actually shut the car off, the truck off. It didn't stop on its own because, I mean, it was gonna probably either way once all of the fluid left out. Otherwise it would have just killed some head gaskets and everything. But at the end of the accident, it was still running. So we just turned the key, turned it off, and got the heck out of there. But yeah, I mean, intake, I mean, it's plastic, it's cheap even so, but it's still in good condition. You can see the headers down there. Up underneath, I have a shot from up underneath that I'll pop in. If it's, well, I'll look at the shot and make sure it's good enough that I can pop in. But I did see like the under protection for like the fuel tank was all beat up, but everything else kind of looked actually all right underneath. Whew. See the batteries jarred over. That sucks, but everything, all the fuel lines and everything were still intact. Buddy, I mean, this thing took a beat. You'd look at the cab is pushed. Jeez. But as you can see, most of it, as soon as the initial push, which broke obviously a lot of the front frame support, the front cab support for the radiator and everything. After that, as far as the front, didn't take a lot of damage as you would think it would have based on the accident. The body panels took the bulk of all of the damage. Oh, that back rim actually looks all right. Oh man, it's still heartbreaking to look at. But as we all know, this could have been a whole lot worse. And again, as you can see, the drag radio still had some tread. Got tree and stuff inside the rim. buddy. Not sure just how much more there is really to see, but as I said, it is a little heartbreaking still. So even though I've seen it a few times, it still kind of sticks with me, like, because this was my baby. Well, it still is my baby because it's paid for now. I have a title for it. This is mine. All crashed up. I own a crashed F-150. Don't get me wrong, I have a 12th gen sitting right over there, and it has crossed the mind to just put a motor blower and stuff over there for a little bit, have a little fun with the 12th gen, go chase one of the YouTubers, Credible Hemi. But I don't know, I'll probably just make a decision on if I'm going to build something new from frame up. I've had a few people reach out, and I do thank them for that, from dealerships such as like Beechmont Ford. They reached out, and a couple other guys on the idea of doing the rebuild. So we're gonna see. I mean, I have an extra hood, I have an extra side mirror, got some extra emblems. Ooh, my little antenna. Is my antenna still good? I'm not sure. And like I said, our fuel system is intact, our fuel tank's intact, our ECU's intact, the supercharger's intact, the motor we believe is intact and good as well as the trans. So we have a lot of parts to transport over. It's just a matter of deciding to do it, whether it's, as again, put it all in a 2020 or maybe find a used 18, depending. All depends on the numbers that we see, and there's still a rebuild idea. So as I said, you guys put in the comments what you'd prefer to see me do with the truck, while still with keeping the idea that I'm not going to put it in a Fox body. I'm not going to put it in a car. I mean, the channel is Boosted F-150. I am a truck guy, and as any of you guys from countless videos have seen, I'm a large guy. Me and small cars don't really fit. Between my height, between my width, I'm not really a car guy. I'm a truck guy, and I'm a Ford truck guy. So I mean, you never know, maybe we do something real radical and we put it all inside of like a 99 to 04 Lightning, you know, the Coyote swap with a Whipple and a 10-speed. But yeah, I think we pretty much covered. Yeah, that's good. I think we pretty much covered what all we wanted to cover here, and it's just a matter of starting to rebuild. So, as a bunch of guys have asked, was I going to buy the truck back and so on? Was I going to be able to keep my parts? Yes. So for those of you guys that were scouring IAA and Coparts, hoping to see that black crashed F-150 with a built motor, unfortunately, you won't find that one. You may find one, but it won't be this one. So we're gonna begin the process, figure out a plan, on how we want to do the rebuild, and I look for you guys' input to see what you guys want to see. And I guess since everyone loves the video, I even I'll leave off with one last look at the death of the Undertaker. Till next time, Boosted F-150 out.
Listen, she did her job.
Yeah, airbags work.
Forget about that. It's wow.